What's up, everybody? It's the most professional wrestler, Impact Wrestling star, and the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Brian Myers, and my good friend, Jay Silva. Jamie Silverberg most certainly is the Michael Jordan of Bam Bam Bigelow Wrestling Figure Collecting. That being said, Jamie, you owe me money. Fill the damn PayPal up. I know you made thousands off selling those bootleg Hawkins and Ryder indie DVDs. So pay up, bitch. Let's go.
Hey, come on in. Welcome to my crib. We start with Series 1, AEW. Normally I am a let them breathe, open them up guy, but since this is Series 1, entire Series 1 of a brand new line, I figured it would be cool just to have them all mint on card. That's a little motivation for my downstairs gym. A buddy of mine got me that. A couple of signed ECW figures. I love the ECW line back in the day. Bam Bam Bigelow, who was my favorite wrestler, and Andy Kaufman. It's a big influence on pro wrestling, in my opinion.
I could have sued you. I could have sued you for everything you're worth.
Well,
and I didn't because I'm not that kind of a guy.
Yeah. You know what?
What kind of a guy are you?
We're going to
as far as
pause
I'm
here for
concerned,
station identification. Get the hoses out here.
No.
No.
A couple more signed pieces here. Papa Shango and Jerry the King Lawler. A couple of t-shirts from my old podcast and some more autographed ECW 8x10s. A few cool pieces from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Myself and the Stallion Raleigh Allen. And Kurt Hawkins as Hasbro's. An awesome Bam Bam Bigelow poster. Like I said before, he's my favorite. A couple of prints. These are really cool to have in the collection. These no one really knows how or where these even come from. Dude, like these bootleg dollar store figures. Shout out to Papa Bear Paul and the NYPD. And a bunch of cool Chicago Bears memorabilia.
The Bears.
The Bears.
I'm a huge Bears fan. I don't really collect pops, but I had to get these Chicago Bears pops. And a couple of signed figures from a few friends. On the top shelf, I got a bunch of random stuff. Authentic Chicago Bears football helmet. And a bunch of random figures up here. Of course, everyone needs some Hogan, some Warrior.
He's going for a slam. Oh, I don't believe it. He got him up. He's going for the gorilla press. He got it. Did it.
Some Andre the Giant. And a bunch of micro brawlers. Random lunchbox and mug from the 80s back there. Little Swaggle variant. That's a talking warrior. You pull a string in the back. MJF Chase, one of 1,000.
I'm MJF reporting live from the worst country ever, Canada, and right next to me is Tits McGee from Whore Island.
Hey, Maxwell.
And some cool exclusives up here as well. That's an autograph. $1 million belt. The autographed Edge head set. Autographed Kamala. And a bunch of little guys up here. Random stuff. This wall has a few more autographs on it. Striker. I asked Ryder for my son. You were in best wishes. Thank you. I need to get this autograph, so niece, if you're watching. This is one of every Bam Bam Bigelow wrestling figure that they've made so far, and a couple of cards, including this little pewter figure that was found only in live events and the magazines, I believe. Beer can. A miniature car. If you notice one of these, that's just an Eiffel Tower holding the LJN up because it's a little heavy. One of these looks a little different. This one right here, and no tattoos on it because it is a prototype. I'm not sure if it's hand painted or what exactly, but it's definitely a pre-production piece. Like I said, Bam Bam is my favorite of all time. The best big man in the business.
All Elite Wrestling Dynamite is on the air.
AEW. It's one of each guy so far. I believe series 1, 2, 3. Series 1 through 3 so far. One of each ECW original San Francisco toy makers. These figures are so underrated. That's actually a custom made by moi, Paul Heyman, with the hardcore accessory pack in the back. And a very hard to find steel cage ring playset.
We said we'd do it. We said we'd do it. If there are any questions now, then they get the message.
My WCW Elite ring. I was a huge WCW fan growing up. Some of these are so toyetic. Shockmaster, Shark. I mean, this Hogan is insane. The spray paint on the belts. Because when you're NWO, you're NWO. Next up is the Attitude Era Elites. I mean, talk about toyetic now. I mean, Godfather, Kishi, Goldust, Kane, incredible. The Patterson is awesome because that's his one and only figure, so it's awesome to have that in the collection. Of course, the People's Champion, The Rock, right in front. You can't have Attitude Era without DX, of course. Hardcore playset for my ECW Ruthless Aggression. Backsplash made by yours truly. And as well as the ECW ring made by yours truly. Okay, so this started as a friend's shelf that's just evolved, I guess. And now it's just a hodgepodge of figures. The Kaufman. I'm not really too close with Big Kev or Mark back there or John or Scott, but there's really no other place for them.
Finding it difficult to deal with Andre. Trying to make his way out. He's halfway there. Andre very quick to his feet.
This is one of my favorite pieces. The big blue steel cage ring. Classic. Look at Cheeky Baby with his clubs.
New WWE retro figures from Mattel, so close to the real thing!
It's like being in the ring.
These were awesome. The retros. And yes, that's a custom Monday Night Raw ring. I only collected the Legend retros and Zack Ryder. And the bottom shelf is just basically a mixture of guys from the late 70s, 80s, and 90s that, you know, I grew up watching. Just some iconic figures. I mean, the whole collection is always changing, evolving, always getting new stuff, always selling stuff. So there's still room to grow on the bottom here. I really bonded with my father over our love of pro wrestling. We used to watch every weekend, every Monday night, go to all the live events when they were in town. So, you know, collecting these really just brings me back to those memories.
Thank you for watching that video.